we are at the beginning of the Boquillas Canyon Trail. And you can see these big giant hats that Clara did a lot of research to get us. Are these sun hats?
They're just bucket hats.
Very big bucket hats. I'm liking it so far. It's giving me a lot of shade all around. Decently short trail, 1.4 miles round trip. It has been very hot though in this area. We couldn't go on the first trail that we wanted to go on, but that's okay. We're actually right on time for everything else. I underestimated how slow we would be driving through everything. And I also definitely underestimated how big this area is. So anyway, right now we're gonna be going to the Boquillas Canyon, and we're hoping that it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
Let's do it. Big Bend is known for having bears in the park, and when I told Clara about this was her reaction. By the way, I will have to say that Clara looks pretty cool in this outfit, doesn't she? And now she's ready to whack any bear. Literally, like 10 seconds into the hike, there's this little area right in the beginning where there's a bunch of scorpions, metal scorpions, and walking sticks that are available for sale. And there's a little money thing right here that's kind of like an honor system, but it's really nice. I think it's really cool. We don't have any cash, and we can't afford to get more stuff right now, so we're gonna have to keep on going, but pretty cool. I like it. So one of the coolest things about this trail was just how quickly you got to see some cool views. For me, this aspect was completely unexpected, and when I say quickly, I think it took less than 5 minutes to get to this point from the parking lot. If we go back to the point of bears though, it is noted that throughout the park there are some bears and mountain lions, and being that it was my first time there and also because I'm not an animal expert at all, I really had no idea what to expect and kept my bear spray at the ready. On a more positive note though, just take a look at this view of the Rio Grande. We're now resuming the walk on the trail, and just had to take that brief stop at the cliff to check out that river. Pretty sure that is the Rio Grande, and wow, it is beautiful when you're standing up there. I love that there's like these greens and almost like these slight purpley reflections coming off of it too. Really cool to see. It's just so beautiful in this beginning part of this hike. So I can't wait to see what the canyon itself looks like. Very rocky, but not bad at all. Shortly after restarting the trail though, we started to hear some strange noises. Okay, so we are stopping for a second, and I am just recording out in the distance because I just heard a really loud sound. Don't know if it's a bear or a cow. Claire's trying to see if she can spot anything with the binoculars. So we heard it a couple of times, haven't been able to record it, but we're going to proceed slowly and with caution. Don't want to get into a bad situation. We've reached the end of the high point. After this, we'll be making our way down closer to the water. Again, we're going to just proceed with caution. Yeah, that's all we can do. The thing about wild animals is that you really can't ever predict what they're going to do. Like, yeah, sure, there are some best practices like sticking your arms out and everything, but at the end of the day, I feel like you're still chancing it. These thoughts just filled my head, but because it could still be a cow and I really did feel like the landscape was less suited for bears, I wanted to keep going until I knew for certain what it was. So we are now walking through a more sandy and tree-filled area. There's lots of, you think it's horse poop?
Yeah, those are all horse food.
There's lots of horse poop on the ground, and because of that, there's a lot of flies that are flying around them. Yeah, I feel like we are in an area that
Lots of butterflies here.
lots of butterflies. I saw a couple lizards running around, but it feels like we're in an area that is where we're exposed. We're getting really close. Can you hear that echoing? That is so crazy. That's a dog. It's crazy. There's some birds flying around. And the moment we started walking, we ended up figuring out what the sound was. We have found the cows. I don't know if you can see it. There's only a 16 to 35 lens.
Okay, there's total 5 cows.
5? I only see 2.
There's 2 brown,
Uh-huh.
3 pale tan
Where?
under the tree.
So the reason why it was so easy for Clara to see it is because she was looking with her binoculars. And just so that I could get a chance, I decided to freeze frame the shot and zoom in to see if I can count them all. The cows were sitting across the river, which when we first spotted them did completely take our attention away. But once we got a good look and could relax knowing that the sound wasn't coming from a bear, we walked on a little bit more to just bask in the fact that we had made it to Boquillas Canyon. Claire and I have just reached the canyon part. We are slightly inside of the canyon. Right now we're going to be walking in a little bit more to take a better look at it. And immediately what I can say about this place is that it's very, very peaceful, very, very tranquil. The water just sounds like a small trickle. There's like not much disturbing it. And lots of rocks near the water, and the rocks here are so massive and crazy. It's beautiful to see. we've kind of gotten as far as we could with the
Canyon.
Boquillas Canyon. I am very happy. Whoa, I can hear myself.
What?
Hello! Anyway, this was an awesome little trail. Definitely a really cool little nook.
It's a great reward for such a short hike.
Yeah, amazing reward. Definitely recommend it. Not much to say except wow.
The canyon agrees with you.
The canyon agrees with me.
Journey over to Boquillas Canyon. You shall be rewarded.
All right, shall we? So while that was basically it for our trek to the canyon, it wasn't necessarily it for our adventure. Randomly, there's this cow ahead of us. We're gonna proceed slowly, see what happens. It noticed us, it's looking at us. And we will continue to proceed slowly. Definitely very crazy to be this close to a cow right now. See it right there. So close to it. Seeing the canyon was already highlight number 1. Seeing the cow, highlight number 2. That was awesome. So, double recommend this hike.
Oh, there's total 4.